Oh, he enjoyed. Sagas, good luck, man. Good luck. Yeah. All the bags packed. Yeah. Okay.
Oh. I want to cry.
It's all right.
I know.
There's no crying in base camp.
Sure there is.
Yeah, I know. Holy snipers. Yeah. A year and a half later, a year and a quarter later. It was like January last year, right?
Yeah, February, I think, of last year, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just... Have a great race, everyone.
Go, Kelly! That's my gear. Can you beat your brother? Right? Yeah. Whoa! Oh, sorry, Michelle. Those ankles.
Chicago?
Again. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I bet this doesn't look like any marathon course you've ever seen. The first 10K are pretty much exactly like this at over 17,000 feet. So our only goal right now is to not suffocate and put one foot in front of the other until we get a little bit lower down and it gets easier to breathe and the terrain a little bit more favorable. So for whoever said to me that, oh, you know, it's a downhill race, it'll be easy, I want you to take a look at what I'm going down right now and explain to me exactly how this is supposed to be easy. I am only 4.5 miles in, and it's taken 3 hours and 20 minutes to do. So you can just imagine how hard this is. I'm still at 16,000 feet right now, and I can barely breathe. But if you're wondering exactly why I would put myself through this, well, all you have to do is look at where I'm looking at. I mean, really, why wouldn't you want to put yourself through this? By now you're probably wondering why, if I'm running a marathon or hiking a marathon or whatever it is that you call this crazy adventure race that we're on, why there's nobody else around me. Well, that's because there's only about 150 people doing the race, of which 40 are Nepali. You know they're finished already. For the rest of us, this really is an all-day affair, and we're pretty spaced out along the mountain. I did just run into a mother and daughter from New Zealand that are part of our group, Carol and Charlotte. Charlotte, the daughter, apparently fell and dislocated her arm and had to be helicoptered off the mountain. Now, by my count, that makes about 4 people so far that have been helicoptered down, and we are only, oh gee, let me check. We're only 6 miles into this race. So if you wonder why I'm not running, there's your answer. For a girl from the flatlands of Chicago, it's more important for me to get down the mountain safely and on my own 2 feet than being flown down. So that's what I'm doing. And enjoying the views, which really, I mean, they're pretty cool. GoPro stuff. By then we should have lost enough elevation that it'll get quite a bit easier to breathe. One foot in front of the other. Really lost. We were supposed to have someone guiding us, and the person who was guiding me basically ditched me a couple of towns ago, and I was following my little yellow flags and all was going good until I couldn't see any more yellow flags, and I ended up going down the wrong side of the mountain into a town I wasn't supposed to. Then I had to find someone who spoke English to explain how to get to the correct town, which is what you're looking at now. So I'm no longer lost, but my detour cost me probably about an hour and a half, and that means I'm going to miss the 4 o'clock cutoff to get to Tingboche Monastery. So they will let me finish the race, but they won't let me continue past Tingboche for tonight, and I'm gonna have to restart early tomorrow morning, which kind of sucks. Part of me is pissed off and just wants to get on a helicopter and go down the mountain, but that's not who I am, right? And shit happens, and it's all about how you deal with that shit when it does happen. So I'll check in with the race officials. Welcome to day 2 of the Everest Marathon. Yes, I said day 2. After my little detour, or extra credit, as I like to call it, into the wrong village yesterday, I lost too much time to make up and missed the 4 o'clock cutoff for the 20-mile marker. So they made us stay at a local tea house, and then we can restart as we are now with the 3-hour time penalty. So by the time this is all said and done, I think this will be my first ultra, having done over 30 miles instead of 26.2. And you can also see we're now back below the tree line, so the scenery has changed dramatically. About to come to an end after a day and a half. The Everest Marathon should be called not just the highest marathon, but the hardest marathon in the world, but worth every ounce of sweat and every tear along the way, for sure. Yay! Thank you.